First time personally.
These three utterly obsessed people will introduce you to a
Me
life
with
you have
Chad.
to see to believe.
We have over 240 love dolls.
They've taken a simple
240 love dolls?
hobby and turned it into an all-consuming way of life. They'll go to
That's
extreme
crazy.
lengths for these collections.
Smile, Justine.
Their passion knows no bounds.
Oh my God.
They've created their own world, which outsiders may not understand.
Every day is 1950s to me.
And they don't
What?
care
That's sick. 1950s? That's sick.
what people think.
People think I'm obsessed with this.
This is my crazy obsession.
Is it a weird obsession show? Yes. Bruh. I think the 1950s get up was cool. Is in one of these?
Bobby, it's time for you to come in for your tea.
Oh, righto.
That sex doll is terrifying. Makes more sense.
This is Bob Gibbons.
What the
This
fuck?
is his wife, Lizzie. And they have the largest love doll collection in the world.
What? What the fuck? That is terrifying.
We have over 240 love dolls. That includes the blow-up variety
That one looks like a fucking little kid. What the fuck?
as well as the solid dolls and the silicone ones.
These silicone dolls are also known as sex dolls, and they're part of the estimated $15 billion sex toy industry. A majority of people buy love dolls for sex, but that's not the case with Bob.
For me, it's purely a collection. I've never made love or had sex with a doll
Yeah, right, bro. Let's be fucking real. Yeah, right.
at all. That's not what I do. I buy the dolls because I collect dolls. That's my thing.
What's that, Kato? We
These
just lying.
silicone dolls can cost upwards of $4,500 new.
Bro, listen, a girlfriend costs more than that per year.
That price includes the lingerie, instructions, and a flower
Instructions?
that represents the doll's virginity.
The cost of the collection.
Bro, why do those in the background look like fucking kids? I want to arrest this guy.
Well, I suppose in around about $150,000.
Which
What?
is nearly equal to the value of their quaint home on an acre of farmland in the British countryside.
Bro, oh my god, what?
But even with 3 bedrooms, finding enough space to properly store these 240 dolls can be a challenge. Bob and Lizzie keep them everywhere, in the living room, kitchen, and a dozen in the spare bedroom.
If I
Oh,
have the
yeah.
head and you have the legs,
They also found an unusual storage method that is affordable, safe, and easy to use.
Have you got
Bro,
it?
Bob
Yeah.
is crazy.
that should be all right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
All right.
Yeah.
No pun in this. Bro, you did intend that pun, you nasty fuck.
That's it. Down
Scary.
she goes. We've got some of them in.
They have coffins?
because it's a nice, secure box to put them in.
That is weird as fuck. Why a coffin?
That's it.
But Bob doesn't only collect and store the dolls, he lives with them. And although many women might regard these sex
He
dolls
doesn't
as a
fuck them,
threat
but he
to their
dances with
marriage,
them.
Lizzie, his wife, sees them as a relationship saver.
The dolls are a way for Bob and I to spend time together. We didn't do anything much together before we had the dolls. It changed a lot once we got the dolls. Thank you.
All right. And one for Mayfie.
Mayfie? He definitely fucks the dolls. So does she. What is going on here? So much SB.
Drink your tea and eat your biscuit, Mayfie.
Or you'll have to go to bed without supper.
What the
I like to have a
fuck?
chat with the
That evil
dolls.
bitch without supper?
And I say to them, "You're very naughty."
And for Bob and Lizzie, maintaining their doll collection requires lots of TLC.
What?
She needed that.
Cause he
It
fucking
takes about
fucks
an
him.
hour to clean each doll with a mixture of mild soap and warm water,
An hour each doll?
so as not to dry out the silicone.
Well, the skin is silicone. It's a solid silicone, and the doll feels nice. You feel the cheeks and that half to feel smooth and more like a human skin.
What up, Lethal? No, this one's ew. This one's creepy as fuck. How small it is.
But for Bob, beauty is only skin deep. Although each doll comes with its own hair, eyes, and face, Bob has purchased many extras because about once a week, he likes to give them a facelift.
What the fuck?
So we
He's
put the
salivating.
new face on. Then I put some water on the eyes before I put them in to lubricate them. I quite like
To lubricate what?
the ones with the bigger eyes. And then, of course, the next thing is put the wig on. Amazing change.
Oh hell no!
Who says blondes have more fun?
But for
Bruh.
Bob, there is one special blonde, Jessica, a German
Jessica.
engineered doll that Bob paid $11,000 for.
She was a very expensive doll. She weighs around about 110
Aye.
pounds.
Jessica has an internal heating system that can raise her temperature to
Why?
99.
Bro, imagine putting your dick in some 99.5 degree pussy. That's the perfect temperature for puss.
0.5 degrees,
What the
which
hell?
unfortunately increases her weight.
There's no way that one single guy is going to pick her up. You know, it's a
What the
two-man thing.
fuck? Bro, listen, I've been with some girls. Never mind. 6 dolls.
For Bob, it all started when he was a kid.
I had teddy bears, and I still got my teddy bear now. You know, dolls were around, and different dolls had different expressions, and you know, I liked that. Then, you know, I collected a few mannequins and saw the silicone dolls, and just had a fascination with it. Thought, well, wonder what it would be like to have one. And looked on the internet, saw a second-hand doll, thought, well,
A
I'll buy the
second-hand
doll.
sex
And,
doll?
The first one I got was Beverly, which is sat behind in the white dress. The collection then sort of got started.
What
And,
the
you know,
fuck?
when you're-
That's the first. Bro! Shawty tweaking. Bro, this is me off a perk. This is me when I take Molly. The girl is horrified.
collector, it does become a bit of an obsession.
Oh, hell no.
8 years and over 200 dolls later, Bob is still on the lookout for new and slightly used dolls with fresh faces and interesting expressions.
What the
When I'm
fuck?
looking for a new doll, I would look for a completely different face.
Hey, look at his
I think,
fingers.
"Crikey, that's a really good expression to be able to see the doll in."
He recently found one of his favorite brands
Lol.
of doll listed
Me
online
zoning
for
out.
sale by a private owner.
Me
Bob
when it's...
Gibbons, been looking at one of the dolls that you've got advertised.
Most used sex dolls can be bought at a discount for obvious reasons.
Is she a virgin? Has she ever been used for sex at all, or yeah, a couple of times, I see.
No way he's gonna take a pre-used doll that has nut in it.
What
I'm
sort
high.
of condition is the doll in?
And based on the owner's description, Bob's thinking this could be a real steal.
Okay, that's fine, yeah.
If the doll was still a virgin, it could be worth nearly $6,500. But since the owner guarantees that she's been used sparingly, Bob negotiates to pay only $4,600.
What
With
the
the shipping
fuck?
and all the clothes and the extra set of eyes, if you throw all that in, $4,600, that's great. Lovely.
Although
Jesus
these negotiations
Christ.
can be sensitive, and purchases of this type are mostly kept private, Bob and Lizzie are not shy about bringing the dolls out of the house.
Oh, hell no. That's
We
fucking
take them in
weird.
the car, people look and think, oh, are they real or not? It's quite a bit of fun, really, seeing the reaction of people.
With us or
Several
not.
times a month,
No, he's a virgin. For a doll. What, bro? What does he do for work that he can afford to spend money like that on dolls?
Bob and Lizzie dress up one of the dolls and take them on an adventure, the country fair, music lessons, mowing the lawn, so they can take pictures and later post them on the internet
What the
for other love
fuck?
doll collectors to enjoy.
It's quite nice to take the
Because of a
Dolly
doll.
dancing about.
Yeah. Wait, did
Of
he put his
course,
wife in the back?
some photos.
He put his wife in the back seat with a doll in the front.
chosen some
Retirement
pictures.
fund.
Today, they're taking Justine out for a jaunt in her naughty police girl outfit. And of course, they know the perfect backdrop to take a few pictures. The local police station.
Here we
Bro, the police better not allow this.
are.
Bob, a professional mechanic and welder, designed and built a special steel stand to allow Justine to go on patrol.
That is weird.
Yeah,
Step slower.
yeah, come on, more. Keep going, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. That's it, okay. Down just a little bit,
What
Just
the
sort of turn her.
embarrassing.
like that.
Look how her legs are propped up.
Smile, Justine. Hello, guys.
You can't do this here.
Oh, yeah, okay. Cheers, bye.
Damn. He did a
Coming
little,
up.
he helping her.
Bob's
Damn.
negotiated a sweet deal for a new addition to his
What
collection.
if he gets
Is she a
scammed?
virgin?
But buying these items secondhand and sight unseen is fraught with many risks.
Be careful.
Will she live up to Bob and Lizzie's high
Oh
expectations?
god, what if her
or
pussy's
is
been
she
fucked
damaged
to
goods?
smithereens?
Oh my God.
Bob Gibbons and his wife Lizzie live in the tiny
Ew,
village
that's
of
a
Madley
disgusting
in
kiss.
Herefordshire,
The
England.
open and ready,
They
I
have a
know,
collection
bro.
of 240 love dolls, which
Tenderized.
continues to grow.
Is she a virgin? Has she ever been used for sex at all? Or, yeah, a couple of times, I see.
Recently,
Sin, the way
Bob
he
ordered
asked.
a slightly used doll from a private owner off the internet that he thinks he got a real deal on.
Be careful.
But buying love dolls
Jesus,
secondhand
look at
is
that
risky
boss.
business because you're never really
That's
sure what
huge.
condition she'll arrive in.
All right?
I'm just about all right.
Yeah, okay.
That's insane, bro.
When you open the box, your sort of heart, stomach and everything is pounding. Oh my God. She's really
Oh,
good.
yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, just like the guy said.
Oh, she's so pretty.
Bob
What
and
the
Lizzie
fuck?
follow a strict routine whenever they acquire a used or secondhand doll. The first step is to examine her for any flaws. Then wash her thoroughly from neck to toe.
Oh, this is so weird.
Submerging in water can rust parts of the doll's skeletal system, so Bob prefers to give them a full-body sponge bath.
You know,
This
if they're
is
used pretty
weird.
regularly, they really need a bath every time you use them.
Want a towel?
Yeah, I'll have the towel just pat
Every
it
time
down
you
there a bit.
use them, so he does
Yeah,
use
she
them.
needed that.
Brought from home.
They must dry her completely.
Yeah,
She
dude. What
dry
the
underneath?
Yeah, she's good at it.
Then rub talcum powder all over her body to make the silicone feel more like real skin.
It's a bit of a messy job, but it's well worthwhile.
What the
Rub it into her
fuck?
tummy button.
Wait, he's fingering the tummy button. That's wild.
And then,
What up,
for
Vinny?
good measure,
Shall I rub some lotion on your skin?
Rubs the lotion on the skin.
Nice, smell nice, that does.
Yeah. Then put the wig at the back.
That doll just got pampered. Earmuffs.
Put it here.
after being carefully examined for flaws, scrubbed clean, and dressed, Bob and Lizzie have just two more things to do. They must find a space, and then finally, to welcome her into the family, name her.
Lovely.
Oh, I
What
mean,
are we
what
gonna
did we
call
call her?
her?
I don't know. What do you think about
Oh,
Anna Marie?
Anna Marie.
Yeah. We haven't got a doll called Anna Marie, have we?
Anna Marie is
No.
creepy.
Okay,
That's
then.
cringe.
Okay.
Wife
Oh,
helps.
that's really good, and I'm really
Yeah.
pleased.
That's really good, and I'm really pleased. This is, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? In that basement freezer are the real girls chopped up, big-eyed.
I've got to say we've enjoyed the hobby together, and it's brought us closer together, and that for me has been really good. So, you know, I don't regret it. I never in a million years thought really that we would probably have, you know, 240 love dolls. No, I didn't.
Do it on a Wednesday.
But there you are. You never know.
Damn.
Next, meet a 23-year-old woman who's so trapped in the past.
She's like Lady Dimitrescu. That's dope.
She eats, drinks, and lives every single day entirely as if it was 1959.
That's
I'm
dope.
pretty sure that people think I'm obsessed with this, but I'm okay with it.
I mean, that's not hurting anybody.
The 1950s housewife. A perfect blend of elegance, grace, and household harmony.
Real.
But when this domestic
I love
goddess
that.
opens her front door, it's 2012.
Just kidding.
Every minute of every day
Bored
is
with.
1950s to me. It's my whole life.
That's
23-year-old
hot.
Doris Mayday of suburban Minneapolis lives every single day like the Eisenhower era never ended.
I am crazy obsessed with the 1950s.
That's such
Everything
a
I own
random
is made
era.
between 1949 and 1959.
Wow.
From my couch, even my TV, my kitchen table,
What
my
the
bedroom set, my
fuck?
curtains, everything is 1950.
What the
kitchen table,
fuck?
my bedroom set, my curtains, everything
Oh hell no! Oh hell no!
is 1950s. No ifs, ands, or buts.
That's crazy.
I'm into the 50s, but not like she is. She's like crazy.
I don't have cable. I don't listen to any new music that was made after
That's
the 50s.
oh no.
Doris won't let me
In
have
the
a cell
70s,
phone
it's gone too far back.
or the internet or a computer.
I don't really want to partake in anything
Too
that was made
far.
after the 50s. It just never seems as good.
I hope she partakes in equality.
But her 50s fixation doesn't end there. It invades every part of her personal style. Doris wakes up every morning at 5 a.m. because it takes her 2 hours to transform herself into a
2
post-war bombshell.
hours?
1950s beauty to me is so classic. I have yet to meet someone
Wow.
who doesn't look amazing and
Lost interest
cat
now.
eye eyeliner and red lipstick.
Her beauty regimen is precisely the way it was done 60 years ago,
It took
Right
them
down to
2
those false
hours to get
eyelashes.
ready.
which she's worn every day since age 16.
Bro, girls do that now. Bro, it's come back around.
You can't achieve that classic look without those classic steps.
And then there's Doris's wardrobe. Everything
Oh
she
my
wears is either
God.
vintage or an exact reproduction of a real 50s garment. And that includes the clothes you don't see.
In the 1950s, women rocked that killer hourglass figure. It was lace,
Lingerie.
garters, stockings, and girdles. I wear a vintage girdle every day. I have 2 drawers full of vintage girdles. As soon as you put on a bullet bra, there's absolutely no way you can't feel like a sassy 1950s vixen.
From her vintage underclothes
Damn,
to her
so
retro
cute.
outerwear, Doris strives to replicate authentic 50s perfection. Yet there is one thing tarnishing her near faultless veneer: winter.
It's been
Damn.
incredibly difficult to try to find my vintage winter wardrobe. I'm 5'8" with a 9.5 foot, and women in the 50s were just not built
Damn!
like that.
The average shoe size for a woman in the 1950s was a size 6.
What the
Today,
fuck? Did tall girls just not have feet?
It's an 8.5. And so she's had to improvise.
I'd rather get frostbite on my toes than wearing some ugly modern boot.
Doris's obsession follows her everywhere.
Oh hell no.
But she's living in the past for good reason. It all started with her Las Vegas
That's so-
childhood.
I grew up as like a fat kid, and I had freckles and a gap in my teeth, and I was totally getting
Damn.
bullied all the time, and I wanted to like look classy, and I didn't want to act like my peers. So I have my 50s bubble just because I don't really like what my generation does. I don't like their music. I usually don't like the way that they treat people. I don't like the way they dress.
Damn.
What I
That's
found
crazy.
most attractive about Doris was her style. She was always dressed up and always looked good. But when she leaves the house with bags on her feet, it's embarrassing.
Bruh, that car, bro, that looks like Doc from Lightning McQueen, does it not?
There are over
W
20
tall.
vintage stores in the central Minneapolis area. And they all know Doris.
Wow, that's a sick car, bro.
You'll see my name
Car
written
is
at every
sick.
thrift store.
Exactly,
with,
Kato.
you know, Doris looking for this.
And today, one of those local
Damn.
vintage dealers, JoJo, may have
but
found a
sky
pair of original
blue,
50s
that'd be
fur-lined
dope.
boots in Doris's not so
Incredibles.
50s size.
Knock, knock, knock.
Hey, Doris, how are
Jojo.
you?
Good. Hey, Jojo.
Oh my God, are you wearing trash bags? That are really, really
Yeah.
sweet.
Oh my goodness. Alrighty. If these fit, you don't even know.
Are those from the 1950s though?
Do. Look at that.
How do you know?
They're fabulous. Oh, I love them.
Doris is unique in that she just takes
Damn.
her lifestyle to a whole new level. She's in it full force.
Wow.
When Doris enlists the help of a 50s etiquette expert to help feed her obsession,
I did notice a couple of things. I'd like to make a couple of suggestions. I'd like to
50s
make another
etiquette expert? Those exist? She's paying this lady to tell her how to act like it's the 50s. Was she born in the 50s? Is that how?
suggestion.
her whole
And
world
that is
is thrown upside down.
And another thing that I noticed.
Damn.
Doris Mayday lives every day as if it were the 1950s, even though she was born 30 years after her favorite decade ended. Everything she
Wow.
does, from what she eats
It's
and
so
drinks
long ago.
to how she dances
I
and
love
the
the
music
past
she
though. I
listens
love
to,
vintage things. I
is
love the retro
post-war to the
era.
core.
I love the 1950s.
She allowed to drive in the
because
50s? Real.
I feel like it was this time
You.
in our history that was just beautiful. The women were women, the men were men. People knew how to rock and roll.
Oh, God.
People knew how to also be respectful. They were getting more into just lifestyle in general. And it was just the perfect era, in my opinion.
While Doris spends every moment striving for 1950s perfection, not everything she does is flawless.
She spilled coffee.
Sorry about that. I'm sure I'm not the best 50s housewife. I'm pretty sure I chew with my mouth open and have my elbows on the table. This is so good.
And
So
what's the
Doris has
point?
hired her own personal etiquette expert, Mrs. Laura Barkley, to teach her how to be the
Laura
perfect 50s lady.
Barkley? Sounds like an Aggie name.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Laura Barclay.
Hi, I'm Doris.
Nice to meet you.
I rock with
Won't you come
grease.
inside? It's
Real.
freezing out there.
Yes, it is.
I'm honestly a grease strap myself. No, chat, look
If
at this.
I could make a suggestion,
Doing it.
upon my entering, you would want to ask me for my coat.
Oh,
And then if you would just go ahead and hang that up for me, I'd appreciate it.
I'll go put that away for you.
Thank you.
Damn, what a
Well,
bitch.
this is my kitchen.
Oh, it's lovely. The more I walk through your house, the more 50s I see. It's lovely.
That's music to my ears.
Well, if you don't mind, I'd like to make a couple of suggestions.
Okay.
In the 50s, the proper way for a
Jesus.
lady to introduce herself would be as Miss Doris Mayday.
Okay.
To be a perfect
Jesus! Hot boxing time. Let's fucking go! Alucard, thank you so fucking much. What up, Moxie? My
hostess,
crazy addiction.
Doris
Even her
has to
name is
learn
vintage.
every rule of 50s decorum, even how to shake hands.
Today is very common, we do 3 pumps. However, back in the 50s, women would do just a quick handshake and then we go down and remove.
Oh, that's so much more feminine.
Much more feminine, much more ladylike, and that's the point of the
What the
50s.
fuck?
Great.
And Dylan's Brando-esque style isn't lost on Mrs. Laura Barkley either.
A hat inside the house for a gentleman is not appropriate.
Uh-oh.
Very good. Oh my goodness. Miss Mayday and Mr. Patterson in their home is very, very
Wow.
vintage in terms of the style and the decoration. Also,
I
their
like the
wardrobe.
style.
So with some of the tips that they learned today, I think that they're going to be a fabulous
Thank you so much,
vintage couple.
Alucard. Bro, you're fucking amazing, man. I've thought more than you know.
I'm pretty sure that people think I'm obsessed
Damn.
with this, but I'm okay with it. I am obsessed with it. And I think this is an obsession that doesn't hurt anyone.
You're natural.
It just makes me look more fabulous.
Real. I mean, good for her. Besides the whole side thing.